Yandy! No, my Yandy. How you
This is
doing?
my husband.
Yo, no, don't touch me. Tell your husband don't touch me.
Wait, let me. I knew it was baby. No, baby. I knew it was
No,
no, I knew it was young. I knew it was
Don't touch me, nigga. Give me a hug.
my husband like that. Fucking crazy. Talk to my husband like that.
Give me a hug.
Oh my god, somebody called VH1 because love and hip hop just reached a whole new level of betrayal. And this time, it's not just some petty drama. It's career-ending, relationship-shattering, full-blown chaos. Yandy Smith just put Mendeecees on blast, and his reaction? Absolute shock. But that's not even the wildest part. Yandy didn't just call him out, she slapped him. Yes, you heard that right. A full-on reality TV moment that's about to go down in love and hip-hop history. So what did Mendeecees do to deserve this? He got caught red-handed betraying Yandy in the worst way possible. And the person involved? Oh, this ain't just some random stranger. It's someone from Yandy's own circle. Public humiliation, total disrespect, a scandal no one saw coming. Fans are losing their minds over this, and honestly, this might be the biggest love and hip-hop disaster yet. But here's the real question. Who is this mystery woman? How did Mendeecees get caught? And did Yandy stop at just one slap? Or was there more? Alright, buckle up because this drama is just getting started. Now, we all know Yandy and Mendeecees have been through their fair share of ups and downs. From legal battles to messy family drama, their relationship has been tested a lot. But this time is different. It's not about jail time. It's not about business deals gone wrong. It's personal. And when Yandy feels betrayed, you already know she's coming for blood. So, let's break it down step by step. Whispers started making their way through the love and hip-hop streets. People were saying that Mendeecees had been getting a little too comfortable with someone Yandy trusted. At first, Yandy brushed it off. Let's be real, people love to stir the pot when it comes to high-profile relationships. But then, the evidence started rolling in. First, it was a late-night call. Then, mysterious text messages. And finally, the nail in the coffin, a leaked video. And this wasn't just any video. It was security footage from a private event where Mendeecees was seen getting way too close with someone Yandy never expected. And when I say close, I mean close. Hand-holding, whispering in ears, and the type of friendly hug that ain't so friendly. But here's the real kicker. This wasn't just some woman off the street. Oh no, it was someone Yandy considered family, someone she had defended, supported, and trusted with her life. And when Yandy finally saw the truth, oh, she snapped. Now Yandy was not about to sit back and play the fool. She decided to handle things face-to-face, love and hip-hop style. Sources say Yandy pulled up unannounced to a private gathering where Mendeecees and this mystery woman were hanging out. And y'all, she didn't even say a word at first. She just walked in, locked eyes with Mendeecees, and the room went silent. People who were there said the energy shifted instantly. Mendeecees froze. The woman, guilty as hell. And Yandy, pure rage. Now you'd think Mendeecees would try to explain himself, right? Nope. He just sat there, probably realizing in that moment that his entire world was about to collapse. And then, bam, Yandy swung on him. A clean, disrespectful slap across the face that had the whole room gasping. This wasn't a tap. This wasn't some little love pat. This was a full-on BT Awards, reality TV history type moment. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, she turned to the woman. So this is what we're doing now, in my face, with my man. The betrayal was real, and Mendeecees, he had zero excuses that could save him. And y'all already know what happened next. Someone in the room had their phone out, recording the entire thing. Within minutes, the footage was all over social media, Twitter, in flames, Instagram, exploding. With reactions, vlogs, eating this up like Thanksgiving dinner. Fans were divided. Some people were saying Yandy should have hit him harder. Others were like, wait, let's get the full story first. But let's be real. Ain't no way Mendeecees is walking away from this scandal without some serious damage control. And the biggest question? Who is this woman? Because trust me, this name is about to shock you. Now, let's backtrack a little. Because if we're going to talk about Mendeecees and betrayal, we gotta address the history. See, this ain't the first time his loyalty has been questioned. The red flags? Been there. We just didn't want to believe them. Remember when Mendeecees went on TV and basically said that Yandy held him down while he was locked up, but he wouldn't have done the same for her? Yeah, that was red flag number 1. Then there was the whole drama about whether or not they were legally married. First, Yandy was screaming from the rooftops that she was Mrs. Harris, only for the truth to come out that she never signed the paperwork. So now, when we see Mendeecees out here moving, funny again, is anybody really surprised? But let's get back to the mess. After the slap, Mendeecees tried to laugh it off in front of people, acting like Yandy was overreacting. But behind the scenes, he was panicking because the internet was eating him alive. Mendeecees got caught again. How many chances is Yandy gonna give this man? Yandy should have left years ago. It was bad, and the worst part? The woman in question, still silent, no response, no public statement, nothing, which only made people dig deeper. The speculation started flying left and right. Was it a Love and Hip Hop cast member? Someone from their business circle? Or was it someone even closer? And let me tell you, the theories, insane. Some fans were convinced it had to be Erica Mena or Kimbella, both of whom have had their own messy history. But one thing's for sure, this Love and Hip Hop scandal, far from over. And trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next. The internet has been on fire, dragging up old footage and analyzing every interaction Mendeecees had with other women on Love and Hip Hop. But just when the discussions were getting heated, an Instagram gossip page dropped an exclusive that sent shockwaves through social media. They claimed to have insider information about the woman Mendeecees was allegedly involved with. When people saw the name, jaws hit the floor. Before we get into that, let's talk about how this scandal is wrecking Yandy's empire. Yandy isn't just a reality TV star, she's a businesswoman with brands, endorsements, and partnerships. Now, sources say some of these companies are reevaluating their deals with her because of the drama. But that's not even the worst part. Yandy has spent years crafting an image as the strong, independent wife who held everything together while her man was away. That image is now crumbling. And if there's one thing Yandy won't tolerate, it's anything messing with her money. This battle is far from over. Once we reveal the name of the woman at the center of this drama, Yandy might just burn everything down. So, who is she? The name that had Twitter, Instagram, and every gossip blog going crazy? Brace yourselves because the alleged woman in question is none other than Judy Harris. Yes, Mendeecees' own mother. Now, before y'all start screaming, yes, you heard. That right? Judy Harris. When this exclusive hit the internet, people were shocked, confused, disgusted, and questioning everything. Let's break it all the way down, because this is some next-level love and hip-hop madness. According to the anonymous source who leaked the information, Yandy had been getting suspicious of Mendeecees and Judy's unusual closeness for months. At first, she brushed it off. After all, it's his mother. But then things started clicking. Judy always defended Mendeecees, even when he was clearly in the wrong. The weird inside jokes between them that made no sense. The fact that Judy always seemed to be around when Mendeecees was busy. But the real red flag? A phone bill. One day, while handling family business, Yandy accidentally came across Mendeecees' call logs. The most frequently dialed number? Judy's. Not business partners, not homeboys, not even Yandy herself. Judy. At first, she thought, okay, maybe they're just close. But then she saw the call times, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. What mother and son need to be talking at 4 in the morning? Then came the leaked messages, and they were bad. We're talking flirty texts, pet names, inside jokes that seemed way too intimate, and even messages that should never exist between a mother and son. Mendeecees, of course, denied everything. He called the rumors disgusting and said people were sick for even believing it. But the internet wasn't buying it. And let's be real, Judy has always been too involved in Mendeecees' relationships. She's fought with Yandy over the dumbest things, acted territorial over her son, and even tried to fake a marriage license just to prove a point. That kind of behavior is exactly why people believe this scandal might be real. Yandy had enough. Sources say that after the news broke, Yandy went home and started packing Mendeecees' things. She didn't wait for an explanation, didn't want a public statement. She just wanted him out. When Mendeecees walked in, he found his clothes in trash bags by the door, and Yandy standing there telling him to take his things and leave. Instead of owning up to anything, Mendeecees tried to act offended. So, you're just going to believe the internet over me? This is all lies, Yandy. You really think I would do something like this? But Yandy wasn't having it. She hit him with, I don't need to think, I know. And just like that, it was over. But it didn't end there. As the internet exploded with reactions, Judy went live on Instagram, and when I tell you this woman was up there crying fake tears, trying to act like she was the real victim, it was embarrassing. Judy claimed people were sick for spreading disgusting rumors and blamed Yandy for everything. She insisted she would never do anything inappropriate with her son, but the internet wasn't buying it. The comments were brutal. Ma'am, you've been acting suspicious since season 1, one person wrote. The way you look at Mendeecees is weird. We've been new. Then, just when Judy thought it couldn't get worse, more receipts dropped. A former assistant who worked closely with the Harris family came forward with a shocking confession. They claimed Judy was always weirdly possessive over Mendeecees. She allegedly controlled his finances, made major life decisions for him, and even got in the way of his business deals whenever another woman was involved. And the wildest part, the assistant claimed that at one point, Judy even tried to get a separate house just for her and Mendeecees to live in, without Yandy. Now, what kind of mother does that? At this point, it wasn't just rumors anymore. People started believing that something was seriously off about Judy and Mendeecees' relationship. And now, Yandy isn't just walking away, she's preparing for war. This scandal has already cost her, and she's not about to take any more losses. But the question is, how far will she go? And is this truly the end for Yandy and Mendeecees? One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over, and the internet is here for every messy moment. The damage was already done. Mendeecees' reputation destroyed. Judy exposed. And Yandy, she was done with both of them. But let's be real, this wasn't just some random reality TV mess. This had serious consequences, and now legal experts were stepping in. Some were even saying that if these allegations kept spreading, Child Protective Services might start looking into Mendeecees' past. Others warned that this could turn into a full-blown family investigation. And Yandy, she wasn't playing around. Word on the street was she was about to file for full custody of the kids. Honestly, who could blame her, if even half of these rumors were true? Mendeecees had no business being around children. Yandy wasn't about to let him destroy her family, and that meant this war was far from over. But what she did next? Nobody saw it coming. Just when we thought this situation couldn't get any crazier, Yandy made her move. And baby, nobody expected this. After kicking Mendeecees out, exposing the receipts, and watching the internet drag him and Judy through the mud, Yandy did the unthinkable. She went straight to a lawyer. That's right, sis wasn't just ending the relationship. She was going for blood. And what she did next sent shockwaves through the entire love and hip-hop world. Yandy wasn't just filing for full custody, she was preparing to expose Mendeecees in a way that could ruin him forever. She played this like a chess master. First, she filed an emergency petition for sole custody. Why? Because according to sources, she was claiming Mendeecees was an unfit father and that the children's safety was at risk. And based on these rumors, can you blame her? But then, she took it a step further. Apparently, Yandy had more receipts that hadn't even hit the internet yet. And if insiders were telling the truth, these new receipts could finish Mendeecees for good. We're talking bank records, phone logs, and even witness testimonies that could prove Mendeecees and Judy's relationship was even more inappropriate than anyone thought. And once these documents hit the courtroom, game over. But here's the thing, Mendeecees wasn't going down without a fight. Instead of laying low, staying out of drama, or even attempting to clear his name, he ran straight into the arms of his ex. Yep, you heard that right, Erica Dixon. And when this news hit the blogs, the internet lost it. Because let's not forget, Erica had been warning people about Mendeecees for years. She had said time and time again that he was manipulative, a liar, and only cared about himself. And now, she was taking him right back? But let's be real. This wasn't about love. This was about revenge. Erica and Yandy had been at odds for years, and now Erica saw this as her perfect opportunity to get back at her. And the internet? Oh, they saw right through it. People were commenting things like, "Not Erica taking in the trash," and "This ain't love, this is a petty war." And if you thought that was bad, wait till you hear about Judy. Because just when we thought she'd finally disappear, she decided to insert herself again. instead of laying low, she went on a full-blown press tour. That's right, Judy was hopping on podcasts, interviews, and Instagram lives trying to clear her name. But let me tell you, she only made it worse. Instead of shutting down the rumors, she was out here saying things like, "People just don't understand the type of bond Mendeecees and I have. We have a connection deeper than what most people can comprehend. I raised him, I guided him, and I'll always be the woman in his life." Excuse me, Judy? Girl, what are you even saying right now? Because the internet was not having it. People were like, "Lady, you are not helping yourself. The way you talk about him is weird. If you want to prove you're not sus, stop talking like this." And now, the damage was done. Because guess what? Bravo was stepping in. That's right. The network behind Love and Hip Hop was now getting involved. Why? Because this scandal had gotten so big that producers were starting to worry about the show's reputation. And let's be real, this wasn't just reality TV drama anymore. This was real-life mess that could ruin people's careers. Now, there were rumors that Bravo was considering cutting ties with Mendeecees and Judy, and if that happened, they'd lose everything. No more reality TV checks, no more club appearances, no more brand deals. Done. And guess who was thriving? Yandy. While Mendeecees and Judy were out here looking like a hot mess, Yandy was securing business deals, focusing on her kids, and living her best life. And the best part? She wasn't even addressing the drama. She was letting Mendeecees and Judy self-destruct all on their own, because at the end of the day, the truth always comes out. And when it does, Mendeecees and Judy will have nobody to blame but themselves. And there you have it, folks. The biggest scandal in Love and Hip Hop history. Mendeecees exposed. Judy finished. Yandy on top, right where she belongs. But trust me, this is far from over. Because if there's one thing we know about reality TV, it's that the drama never stops. So stay tuned, because the next twist, it's going to be even crazier. And now, I've got to ask y'all, do you think Yandy is making the right move by going for full custody? Or is Mendeecees about to pull some wild stunt to flip the script? And what about Judy and Erica? Are they making things worse, or do they actually have a plan? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this tea is too hot to sip alone. And while you're at it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next update. Because trust me, this story, it's only getting messier. Stay tuned, because the drama never sleeps.